Hi, this is Teacher Rose again. Last time we spoke about how it is very important for us to begin by looking at our environment. And I mentioned a bit about how your child, look at the perspective of the environment, as your child coming from the very secure environment of the mother's womb and entering the environment of your home where your child is born into, your family, your home. And so I mentioned last time that we look at the environment and see how do we set up this environment. And we could only look back as our basis the environment of the mother's womb. It was an environment that was secure, that was safe, that was reassuring. At that time, in the mother's womb, it provided all the nourishment that the child could need to grow and to thrive at that particular stage in his or her life. Now your child is in your home. What environment does he need? The environment of order in the mother's womb is still necessary. That environment of order, that environment that nature provides. There is no growth without order. If you look at our environment, if you look at the natural environment, the symmetry of creation, there are several evidences in our environment that order is present in growth and development. So that is our first order of the day. Order. Order is the first order of the day. When you look at your environment, there must be order. And when we do all this work that we do with the children, when you do online work, when you do distance learning, that is the first thing that we should settle. We should look at order. We should look at organization because systems, including our children, develop and grow when there is order. And the first thing that we do when we look at our environment, we see, is there routine? Is there a clear sense of pacing of activities that come one after the other? Is the child secure because he knows that this comes after this comes next? Is there order in the place of work? Is there a place for everything? And is everything in its place? I know that in our homes we have different circumstances. We have some of us have bigger spaces, some of us have smaller spaces. But even within that context, it is important to put that in our consciousness, that order is important. And the first order of setting a system of living with our children 24/7 in this pandemic is to set order. And one way to look at that is to set a routine, a starting point, a start of the day routine, an end of the day routine, and a sequence of tasks in between. And also to set order in terms of setting up a space for these activities to happen. Remember that there is always a place for everything, and everything should always be in its place. Thank you.